Okay, so my name is Crystal. I am your Aetna rep. We're going to go over your Aetna medical and dental benefits. A lot of the information that Louise shared with you is very thorough, so I won't repeat it. However, we'll just give a reminder and an overview of the difference between the narrow network and the broad network. That's often a question I get asked by members in regards to the difference in your plan. So you have one plan that we refer to as the Savings Choice 3000 Narrow Plan. You know it affectionately as the Narrow Plan. And then you have three that fall under Aetna wording: Choice POS 2 3000, Low Plan, Choice POS 2 1500, High Plan, and Choice POS 2 High Deductible Health Plan that you affectionately know as the Broad Network. So I've become known as the illustration queen when it comes to describing the difference between the narrow network and the broad network. We're all familiar with Walmart. You have your super Walmart. You can go grocery shopping. You can pick up some shoes, pajamas, toothbrush, the works, right? Even sports equipment at super Walmart. But then there's another Walmart that's just a neighborhood market where it's typically only your groceries, some personal care items. It's smaller. You don't have to walk as deep into the store to get what you need. Well, in that instance, your narrow network is equivalent to your neighborhood Walmart market. It's smaller, concentrated. You can still get the basics, what you need, just in that store as far as what's available. The super Walmart is your broad network. No primary care, no referrals needed. You have nationwide access to the Aetna network of doctors and facilities, and you can get your groceries there as well, right? You can get the medical care and attention that you need. On the narrow plan, just like that neighborhood Walmart, it's small, it's concentrated. You get what you need while you're there, but it's still Walmart. The pricing is the same, pretty much. It's in a familiar ballpark with that pricing. And while it's smaller, your needs are taken care of. If you leave that neighborhood market and want to go somewhere else, you go to Walmart, they'll likely have those same products available, but you get a few more options. On the narrow network, when you're in the Corpus Christi area, you are limited to doctors and facilities that fall under that HCA umbrella. So it's a smaller network of doctors, but you still get very good care and what you need. When you leave the Corpus Christi area, you get access to the entire Aetna network. If you're away on vacation, if you choose to go to San Antonio to see a doctor, as long as that doctor is in the Aetna network, you will still get in-network pricing and that discount available to you, and you utilize your benefits as though you were home. If you are home in the Corpus Christi area and you decide to see a doctor that does not participate in the HCA network, you will not get access to that discount pricing. The claim would be processed as out of network, and we lose our ability to advocate for you for that provider or that facility to stick to their contract and what pricing that they use. And when they bill you, that entire amount will be your responsibility. So you want to keep that in mind: in network versus out of network. In network, we have contracted rates with those providers. They've agreed to a set amount. They cannot go over that when they bill you or go out of your copay arrangement. Out of network, we lose our power to advocate on that cost and pricing on your behalf. This slide here is just reviewing the local plan options, again, with this narrow network. It's highlighting that the narrow network facilities and participating providers, this may or may not be a complete list, includes Corpus Christi Medical Center, Bay Area Northwest Regional, North Shore Emergency Center, Bayview Behavioral, Doctors Regional, the Heart Hospital, Radiation Oncology. You have a note as far as a reminder: when you're in your local area, you can visit any doctor or hospital within this network and receive that discounted pricing and stick to the pay scale that you have available in your books as reference for your copay and when deductible would apply. When you're away from the local area, you would access doctors or hospitals within the Aetna broad network. No referrals are needed on this network. No primary care selection is needed on this network, but we do recommend it just when managing your care. It's helpful to have all of your health records and information in a central location. This slide here is just showing you the nationwide Aetna plan for the broad network, and that the underlying product is the Aetna Choice POS2. Remember that slide Aetna wording? You affectionately know this as the broad network. A reminder, your Thomas Band Clinic benefit is a $10 copay. And ReadyMD, that's your telemedicine vendor. ReadyMD is available with telemedicine for a phone call or video. In our last session, the question was asked, what if you don't have access to video? Can you still use this benefit? Absolutely. They can take a phone call. You can have a conversation as far as your symptoms for sinus, allergies, sore throat, perhaps a rash. In the event you need a prescription, they will be able to call that in for you. You can go pick it up and immediately start to take care of yourself. This particular benefit is no copay. So you have Thomas Band available at a $10 copay, ReadyMD, $0 copay, and then the newest benefit, which is my favorite, is the CVS Minute Clinic benefit for January 1, 2020. Many are familiar with CVS Minute Clinics. I know Walgreens has a clinic, I believe H-E-B sometimes has a clinic at the front of their store. CVS Minute Clinic, currently, if you go to the Minute Clinic, it would be charged as a walk-in clinic. You would have a copay on one of the plans. It's a $20 copay. Two plans, there's a $25 copay. And on the high deductible health plan, you would pay the full amount of that walk-in clinic charge until you reach your deductible. But as of January, I'm super excited to share, you can walk into a CVS Minute Clinic as a walk-in clinic for preventive and non-preventive care at a $0 copay. So some of our members aren't necessarily fans of telemedicine, the ReadyMD as an option. They would prefer to see someone and not necessarily through video. Well, because CVS Health acquired Aetna, we are now CVS Health Aetna, or Aetna, a CVS Health company, which can become a mouthful to say. Our Aetna Health members can now benefit from the perks of CVS, which is this Minute Clinic benefit. So if you're already feeling sick, you can visit a local CVS Minute Clinic, curbside, brick and mortar. They can assess your symptoms, write a prescription. You can pick up that prescription there. Would be a one-time prescription because of that particular medical event. Keep in mind that your preferred pharmacy is still Walgreens. So maintenance medications, anything that's going to be long-term, you'd want to access Walgreens. However, for those one-time medical events where you're at the CVS Minute Clinic, they're prescribing something, you can pick up that prescription there. The cost of service for them to see you would be that $0 copay. You would still be subject to pay for the actual prescription itself if you needed the prescription. But again, this is as of January 1, 2020, you will have the CVS Minute Clinic available at a $0 copay. And that is a Minute Clinic whether you are in the Corpus Christi area, in Texas, nationwide. The CVS Minute Clinics for curbside, if they have that clinic in that particular CVS location, you present your medical ID card, $0 copay for them to see you. The CVS Minute Clinic, if it's located in a Target, would still apply. We know that a Target run is not always just a one-time pick up something and leave out the store. You're going to be there a while. And if you're not feeling good, you can go ahead and knock out a couple of birds with one stone by walking over to that CVS Minute Clinic and getting your care needs addressed. For preventative, for your flu shot, you can also go to that CVS Minute Clinic for a $0 copay, and that flu shot would include a $0 copay. So you can just review as far as getting the care you need where you are, regardless of whether you're home or away, at a CVS Minute Clinic location. Reminders for your Aetna Health app and your member website. A lot of improvements have been made to integrate the two, whether you're looking on a desktop or mobile phone, to make sure that your benefits, you're able to manage your benefits to the best of your ability for you and your dependents. So you could both be logged on different devices and see how much you've paid towards your deductible, what claims have been submitted, paid, still pending process. And my favorite feature is the digital ID card. Us ladies, we change our purses from time to time, and not everything from the first purse gets into the second purse or vice versa. You guys, may take cards out of your wallet and not necessarily put it back right where you had it the last time. And when you go to look for it, it's not there. You think you've lost it, you've misplaced it. It's the worst when you're in a medical event and you need a copy of that ID card to get your care. With the digital ID card, you can take a screenshot of your ID card. It'll have a front and back copy of the image of your ID card, and then you can ask the clinician, the facility, the doctor, what's your email address? And you can send that from your cell phone, from your device, a copy of the card to them. They have what they need, because if you had the physical card, they would take it to the copy machine and take a picture of the front and the back and add it to your file. But you're able to send that to them all from your app. Your Aetna dental plans. You still have the dental PPO. There were no changes to your dental plans for this year. You're able to use in and out of network providers. Just remember, in network, we've contracted those rates. You save the most money. Out of network, we have no room to advocate for you to ensure they stick to a certain pricing arrangement. On the PPO, you are not required to select a primary care dentist. You can self-refer if you need any major dental work done. Take recommendations from friends or coworkers for providers, and just confirm if they're in network or out of network. You can see either one, but it affects your pricing. So a reminder, between the PPO high and the PPO low plans, your annual deductible for individual is $50. A friendly reminder that annual deductible resets every year. As long as you have dental insurance, it's not a one-time pay and you're done with the Aetna dental insurance. Your annual deductible, that $50, is every year. You'd have to fulfill that. Your preventive care is covered at 100% on both plans, and preventive does not chip away at your deductible. Your deductible would come into play if you're perhaps getting a filling or some minor basic work done. That's when you are paying towards your deductible. And then one other thing I'll point out is the orthodontic maximum. That $1,000 on the PPO high plan is a lifetime maximum benefit. So for the life of the plan, as long as you have Aetna Dental, we're able to look back at those dental claims, those dental records for your dependents up to age 20 on that orthodontic benefit. It would be a $1,000 cap maximum for the lifetime of the dental benefit. And that's your Aetna.